According to the U.S. Marshal's Office, Antoine Massey, who has been known for making social media posts as he's been on the run, he was one of the 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center several weeks ago now. He and Derek Groves were the only two remaining still on the run. But this afternoon, we have learned at WWL Louisiana that Antoine Massey has been recaptured.
I was in custody for almost 8 months, all right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for, okay? But before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center, all right? St. Tammany Jail here, man, St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany, okay? Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child. She's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. All allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing.
Your little son is asking for his dad. He don't know where you may be. And I don't want to keep on wondering where you may be.
Antoine, I'm begging you, son. I'm broken. Please, get in touch with Rev Brown.
After more than a month on the run, 33-year-old Antoine Massey has finally been captured. Massey, one of 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Parish Justice Center on May 16th, was tracked down in a residential neighborhood in New Orleans. Authorities say an anonymous tip led U.S. Marshals to a home in the Hollygrove area, where Massey surrendered peacefully around 3:30 p.m. on June 27th. His arrest marks a major win for law enforcement in one of the most embarrassing jailbreaks in Louisiana history. Massey isn't new to escape plots. In fact, this was his 4th time slipping through the system. He was originally locked up on serious charges including rape, kidnapping, and vehicle theft across both Orleans and St. Tammany parishes. Officials say he may have received help from a woman believed to be his on-and-off girlfriend, who has also been arrested. Investigators believe Massey may have had inside help again this time, as the details of the escape continue to raise red flags. The May 16th jailbreak shocked the city. 10 inmates managed to bust through a hole behind a toilet and walked right out of the facility while no guard was on duty in the dorm. Massey even posted a video on social media during his time on the run, claiming he didn't escape. He was let out. Graffiti reading "Too Easy Lol" was left behind near the escape hole, symbolizing the chaos and lack of control inside the jail. So far, 9 of the 10 fugitives have been caught. Only one, convicted murderer Derek Groves, is still at large. Following his arrest, Antoine Massey is being transferred to Angola, Louisiana's maximum security prison. Officials say he will face additional charges for the escape, and his alleged accomplice will also be prosecuted. With the manhunt down to one final fugitive, law enforcement is offering a $50,000 reward for any information leading to Groves's capture. Meanwhile, the city continues to face pressure over jail conditions, security failures, and how 10 inmates managed to pull off such a bold escape in 2025.
Look, I ain't even gonna be on here too long. I'm just gonna piggyback on what my auntie was talking about Antoine Massey. All y'all out there with that clickbait shit, man, just trying to get views out my little cousin, man, painting a stupid-ass picture about my little dog, man. He is nothing like what they talking about. Antoine ain't never raped nothing, ain't never done none of that shit. They painting the pictures they painting on that boy. He ain't did none of that shit. That fucking pool party, he was out there cannonballing and jumping in. That was over 2 years ago in Atlanta when that boy first came home with my cousin Johnny. We was out there they was out there just having a good fucking time. He ain't that fucking dumb to be out here right now doing no stupid shit like that. That shit is old. And like my Tita said, my grandparents did everything they could for Twan. They did it. He was raised by a loving, caring family. Everybody got major love for that boy. We want to see him come home safe. All that bullshit, y'all need to stop. Quit trying to get clout off our family. Fuck y'all.
You know he was going to get locked up because everybody in America was looking for him. They wanted that money. I seen multiple YouTubers come out and say that they were going to cash in the reward if they seen Antoine Massey. Now, They lock him up, throw away the key. This dude got his 5 seconds of fame. So it is crazy how he did get caught. It sounds like, and this is coming from multiple reports, Poetic Flacco reported this as well, saying the family set him up and is going to collect this reward. Now, Anton Massey just got himself even more years added on. He's going to Angola. He's out of here. Bye-bye, buddy. And let's see how long the last one lasts. Derrick Groves, you know they're going to catch you too, man. They're going to get you. Somebody in your family is going to want that money. He's got the same amount. I think it's $50K. They're going to come and collect that reward. So apparently somebody on TikTok made a conspiracy video on this dude. And let's see if it actually makes any sense.
Okay, look here, y'all. I got a video I want to show y'all. This is Antoine Massey. Okay, he had a birthday party for his child. It looks like between him going in and out of prison. This the guy who had the jailbreak a few weeks ago. He's out on the run. Antoine Massey, okay? Check it out. That's him. Look at this. It looks like a 7, but I think it's something else, okay? This is very important. This is very important because people, look. I did a video 9 days ago about this. When they broke out the bathroom, remember they went to the bathroom? They took the toilet off the wall. On the wall, they wrote a lot of graffiti. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. And look at that right there, okay? All right? Now look back at that, okay? Look. Now, go back to the video. I've been doing these videos for a while. Look at that. Look at that. Now, what does that remind you of? I'm speaking without speaking. Just think about what I'm saying. Look at that. Now, do you remember this guy here?
So I'm confused. Was this dude saying that Elon Musk has something to do with this dude escaping?
This guy right here on New Year's Day, he plowed his 4x4 in New Orleans. Remember that? Okay, well, let me let you check out his apartment. Inside of his apartment, he had that. Look, that's in his apartment. Can you believe it? That's in his apartment, people. This is deep. This here is in the guy's apartment. New Orleans, January 1st of the Mardi Gras, remember? He killed all those people. That's him.
So that looks like some kind of cord hanging from a box. I don't know what this dude was trying to say. I don't know. This is one of those crazy conspiracy theories right here, man.
All these, what are these signs? This is him, January 1st, 2025. I'm putting it together for y'all. Look at this, jailbreak, boom. Look at this hat, that's Massey. They haven't caught him.
I don't know, man. Seems like a reach to me, but make sure y'all smash the like button. We are live on the subject right now. Make sure y'all go over there, check out the live stream. New Age plug, you did it again. You already know what it is. This is the YouTube Streets Podcast.